Under Milkwood is a play for voices that Dylan Thomas was writing or thinking about, we think, over a fairly long period of time, maybe 20 or 25 years, but which he finally finished, or as close to being finished as the piece ever was, in the early 1950s. It explores the characters in a fictional town called Llareggub, which in itself is Dylan Thomas making a bit of a joke because it's bugger all backwards. And the play, which is really a long poem, explores 24 hours in the life of this town. And the town is full of very eccentric characters, very quirky, unusual people. It's really a tapestry that's woven of lots of people's thoughts, desires, little daily interactions. There's a lot of comedy in the piece. There's also kind of sadness and a bit of wistfulness or longing, maybe. And I think for me, the piece is partly about the kind of beauty and the magic that you can find in what might be quite ordinary lives in quite an ordinary place. One of the great appeals of the play is the beautiful language. Dylan Thomas was an incredible poet, and there's an incredible richness and lyricism to the way that he writes the piece. It's a surprisingly modern look at people. So we see a lot of things in the play which, although it was written, well over 70 years ago, we can probably find resonance and relatability to in modern life. So some of the themes and the things that feature in the play are polyamory, casual sex, a relationship that's only conducted through correspondence between two people who never actually meet but who write all their kind of fantasies and deepest desires to each other, which might resonate with some of the world of the way people use the internet nowadays. It's got a really clever way of observing people. The main challenge for anybody staging Under Milkwood is that it's not a stage play. It was written for radio or to be heard. It doesn't assume any of the things that we assume about a stage play, so it doesn't conform to the rules of time and place. There's a lot of magic realism in the piece, and it's got over 60 characters. I hope it's going to be, in some ways, beautiful, also funny, a bit sad, and a bit bonkers. I think there's something very anarchic about a lot of the characters and about the kind of mood of the piece. It has a slightly mad quality. The subtitle that Dylan Thomas wrote was "The Town That Was Mad." And so I think there is that real streak of bizarre magic realism, quite over the top, maybe a little bit grotesque characters and situations. And I think if that's the kind of thing that you enjoy, and that's the kind of humour or that's the kind of way of looking at the world that you enjoy, some of the cast have mentioned little bits of it feel a bit like Monty Python. I think you'll enjoy the show.